creed. Dirt track living is all we need. Giving it all, no room for slack. Down in the mud and we're never looking back. We're burning up dirt, kicking up dust. Ain't nothing like racing with the rest of us. Bit as steel, we're tough as nails. One lap closer, breaking trails. From green to checkered, all out attack. We're born for the dirt, ain't looking back. Ain't looking back. Feel the thunder roll, the clay's flying, engines roaring full. Side by side, leaning into the fight, chasing that checkered flag at night. We're burning up dirt, kicking up dust. Ain't nothing like racing with the rest of us. Bit as steel, we're tough as nails. One lap closer, breaking trails. From green to checkered, all out attack. We're born for the dirt, ain't looking back. Mud in the gears, fuel in the veins, working all week just to feel this strain. On the edge, we don't play it safe. Running that wall, we're hitting the brakes. We're burning up dirt, kicking up dust. Ain't nothing like racing with the rest of us. Bit as steel, we're tough as nails. One lap closer, breaking trails. From green to checkered, all out attack. We're born for the dirt, ain't looking back. In the pits, we're flamming down by grease and grit, building dreams from the ground, there's no quit. We live for the thrill, speed's our desire. When we hit the track, we're playing with fire. We're burning up dirt, kicking up dust. Ain't nothing like racing with the rest of us. Bit as steel, we're tough as nails. One lap closer, breaking trails. From green to checkered, all out attack. We're born for the dirt, ain't looking back. This is our creed. Dirt track living is all we need. Giving it all, no room for slack. Down in the mud and we're never looking back. We're burning up dirt, kicking up dust. Ain't nothing like racing with the rest of us. Bit as steel, we're tough as nails. One lap closer, breaking trails. From green to checkered, all out attack. We're born for the dirt, ain't looking back.
What's up, everybody? Getting up in the stream. If you are on Facebook, YouTube, or TikTok, I need to turn it on over on Twitch. If you want to support the channel, make sure you guys click that subscribe button. Help us out a little bit as we get ready to get into the stream so we can keep these streams coming to you almost every day of the week.
Feel the thunder roll, the clay's flying, engines roaring full. Side by side, leaning into the fight, chasing that checkered flag at night. We're burning up dirt, kicking up dust. Ain't nothing like racing with the rest of us. Bit as steel, we're tough as nails. One lap closer, breaking trails. From green to checkered, all out attack. We're born for the dirt, ain't looking back. Mud in the gears, fuel in the veins, working all week just to feel this strain. On the edge, we don't play it safe. Running that wall, we're hitting the brakes. We're burning up dirt, kicking up dust. Ain't nothing like
We're trying. I'm getting in there.
Bit as steel, we're tough as nails. One lap closer, breaking trails. From green to checkered, all out attack. We're born for the dirt, ain't looking back. In the pits, we're flamming down by grease and grit, building dreams from the ground, there's no quit. We live for the thrill, speed's our desire. When we hit the track, we're playing with fire. We're burning up dirt, kicking up dust. Ain't nothing like racing with the rest of us. Bit as steel, we're tough as nails. One lap closer, breaking trails. From green to checkered, all out attack. We're born for the dirt, ain't looking back.
winning this. Tang, tang. All right, I'm getting up in there. I just had to adjust some stuff. Let's get up into tonight's stream. Oh, what's it doing? Why isn't it not showing it? Hold on. Oh, it is back. All right, let's get ready for tonight's race. We go ahead and turn down that music here as we are getting ready for racing here tonight. Looks like Clifford Driscoll currently at the top of the charts here in a practice as we are getting ready for qualifying here tonight. Number 17, let's see, Robert Tucker. Is that who you are right there? Robert Tucker over there in the YouTube chat. Driscoll out there quickest. Will Hanger, he has been hot on this series here tonight as he bangs the wall down the front straightaway. Currently second quickest on the charts. What's up, TikTok? If you guys are out there, make sure you guys say hello in the chat. Get those shares out there. Got some spam over on Twitch. Thank you for the view, spam. Been a little bit of a rough day for me as we are shrinking the thing here again. I don't know why it keeps doing that lately. No, not tonight. Not tonight, Jack. Have I found any sponsors? I have not found any sponsors for the stream. Not anything I want to do. I've had a few people, Good Luck 3D Racing and Landon Moody. I did get a bunch of people that stepped up and supported the channel today. I definitely have to give them a thanks. Of course, we got our friends over at 3D Racing. Always freaking awesome out there. Damian Ward's family giving us a little bit of support. And Brett Goodell and Dobbs both sending their support our way, and Randy Johnston giving us a little bit of support today here too. Definitely appreciate all you guys. Wallace, what's up, buddy? What's up, Wallace? Let's see who else. We got Dylan McKee out there on the track. Nicholas King in the number 43. No Durgy on Sundays. No Durgy on Sundays. I know. Durgan always fun to have out here. Always adds a little bit of personality to the stream and the chat. I appreciate it, Josh. I just try to have fun. I get frustrated sometimes. A lot of you guys might not know, I do not charge these leagues for the broadcast, and I've been trying really hard to stay away from it, but PCs aren't free. Neither is iRacing or a lot of the software I use, so it gets a little tough sometimes. And this time of year, we got holidays, birthdays. My daughter's birthday is on Thanksgiving. Just, a little extra stress. And, I struggled. Oh, my God. Nick King absolutely killed Robert coming out of pit road there. So definitely a high stress time of the year for me. A lot of you guys don't know, before COVID, I had a really good job. I was making six figures a year, and COVID happened, and kid's mom left, and I couldn't go back to that job because I couldn't travel anymore. It's definitely been a tough transition. You're gonna be racing 4-cylinder soon. We do the mini stocks on Fridays, Ethan. Mini stocks on iRacing on Fridays. Other thing is, I need to just verify. I know I've talked to him some about it. I just want to make sure it's official, but I should be announcing Fulton Speedway up in central New York. If you guys are out that way on Saturday nights come next season, that'll be a lot of fun. Track is definitely slowing down a little bit here. These guys have not picked up the pace, but we are going to get into qualifying and kind of get a good idea of where these guys are at as we get ready for tonight's main event. Let's go ahead and pull up those best. Oh, I forgot we don't have qualifying in this. Oof. That was a fail on my side. Getting ready for Ford heat race number 1, random draw. It's going to be Nicholas Deaton. Nicholas Deaton starting on the pole. Clifford Driscoll in second. Going to be Brad Allman in that number 3 spot, starting in the 9, with Dylan McKee in that number 12, starting in 4th. Starting on the inside of row number 3, it's going to be Kevin Coburn with Alan Bergen in that number 6 spot. Going to be Robert Tucker starting 7th, and Colton Snyder starting in that number 8 spot. I want to try and mess with my overlays some. I gotta get in there and mess with those overlays. I got some ideas on how to do the who's in and who's not without having to do the line like I had before. It's dirt. It's dirt. You know, somebody told me I should go check the asphalt track, and I like Oswego, but I mean, if I'm going to be honest, asphalt will put me to sleep. Not all the short tracks, but some of them. All right, let's go take a look at the format real quick just so I can give you the right information. All right, top 5 are transferring out of each heat tonight, and then I believe it's going to be 3 out of the LCQ. Minis are wins, yeah. Clint likes the minis. Clint had a hell of a race on Wednesday, man. He drove his ass off to transfer into the feature. It was phenomenal. You finally got a good draw, right? Oh, where are you starting out to see? Where are you starting to? Let's see. Where is he starting? Oh, I'm not going to have a chance to look. Green. Wow, that was a horrible start. Green flag is out as they come out of turn number 4. It's going to be down into 1 and 2. Looks like Driscoll going to have the lead out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. How do I block somebody on Twitch? All right. Oh, the 48 up into the wall. Nicholas going to fall backwards. He's back in that number 4 spot trying to fight as Kevin Coburn gets sideways. He's going to fall back to 5th. He's 3 wide into turn number 3 and 4. 3 wide for that number 5 spot as they come out of 4. They're beating and banging as Robert trying to race his way in, but Snyder's going to take the outside. Snyder into a transfer spot. He's looking for more. Snyder up to the top side. Here comes the 48 and Nicholas down low. Battle for the number 4 spot. Nicholas gets tight. Slides up in front of Snyder. Snyder's going to give him the room. Snyder gives him a bump down the front straightaway into 1 and 2. That's going to allow the 17 of Robert Tucker and the 1 of Kevin Coburn to catch up as they come down the back straightaway looking for turn number 3 and 4. Here comes the 17 of Robert Tucker up underneath. He's looking for a transfer spot down the front straightaway. Down out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway, looking for turn at number 3 and 4. Minis are Friday, no, right? I mean, yeah, Wednesday. We do our minis on Wednesdays. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Battle for that number 4 spot as Robert Tucker's in. Looks like Coburn is going backwards. They make contact down the back straightaway. Oh, I meant Nicholas as he's got more contact with Allen. Nicholas went the wrong way in a hurry. He is now out of the features. They got 2 laps to go. It is going to be Driscoll leading the way. Brad Allman second. Dylan McKee, Colton Snyder, Robert Tucker currently in tonight's feature as they get 1 lap to go. 1 lap to go down the front straightaway. Looking for turn number 1 and 2. Can these guys hold on? Into turn number 3 and 4 for Clifford Driscoll. He's going to win the first one of tonight. Heat race number 1. Brad Allman, Dill McKee, Colton Snyder, Robert Tucker. Going to tonight's feature going to be Kevin Coburn, Alan Bergen, and Nicholas Deaton going to the Consi. All right, so heat race number... Oh, wait, whoa. Okay, it's a 10 lap. My bad, guys. It's still going to stay the same way. I thought we had 8 laps. My bad. All right, as long as nobody goes over that, it just stays the same. It did stay the same as they come across for that checkered flag. 10 laps into this one as heat race number 1 is in the books. I was a little bit of premature there. Little premature there. Glad I didn't make Driscoll pull off a little bit early if he's listening to the stream. All right, let's go check on the other chats. How we doing over on Facebook? What do we got going on over there? Looks like we got a share from 3D Racing, Dirt Series Promotions, Brad Allman, Kevin Coburn. Thank you guys for the shares. What do we got going over on YouTube? We got a few people watching over on YouTube. Appreciate you guys. I don't know if you guys seen it. I know I just turned it on recently, but I do have the super chats on over on the YouTube side if you guys want to help support the channel. Also believe I have subscriptions on over there. Let me know. Oh, I do see the super chats. All right, so starting on the poll here in heat race number 2, top 5 going to transfer through. It is going to be Jaden Freeberg starting in that number 1 spot. Nick King in second. Going to be Chase Petty in that number 3 spot with Dalton Kane in 4th. Going to be Will Hanger starting in 5th. Brett Caudill in 6th. Logan 7th. Hunter Hensley in that number 8 spot. Let's go, Logan, says Damien. You actually made the feature, right? That was pretty wild right there around that number 5 spot. I'll tell you what. All right, guys, we got one new follower, Mr. September, and Josh, thank you for the shares. Full send. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. We got 1.6K likes over there on TikTok. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate you. Guys, make sure you guys are like, sharing, and following the streams. That definitely helps get some people up in the chat as we are looking for the green flag as they head into turn number 3 and 4. Man, they are stacking up already. That last one was sloppy. This one looking a little bit better. Hanger tries to get the jump. Can't quite get up underneath there as they head into 1 and 2. Superb. Okay, 10K is your goal. I appreciate it. Yeah, I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys. As the green flag is out. Breely, thank you for the follow. Why aren't you out there? As it's going to be Jaden sliding up the track. Here comes Nick King for the lead down the back straightaway. Nick King to the point. He's going to bring Dalton Kane up underneath. Drag race out of turn number 4. It's going to be Nick King to the point. Dalton in second. Jaden, Brett, and Logan. Your top 5 as they take it 3 wide out of turn number 2. Logan trying to stuff it up in there as they head through turn number 3 and 4. It's going to be Snyder on that. Or sorry, is it Snyder? That is not Snyder. That is Jaden Freeberg in the number 24 in that 5th and final transfer spot. As here comes Will Hanger looking for a spot down the back straightaway as Logan's up underneath Brett Caudill. They're 2 wide. Out of turn number 4, there's a battle for the lead as they come down the front straightaway. Oh my God, they're going to try to take it 4 wide for the lead into turn number 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway, drag race looking for 3 and 4. Here comes Brett Caudill down low into turn number 3 and 4. Caudill trying to make quick work of these guys. He's going to be stuck back in that number 3 spot. Here comes Logan up underneath him through turn number 1 and 2. Halfway through heat race number 1 as Jaden is trying to fight off. Wow, I just skipped as they come out of turn number 4, trying to fight off Will Hanger for that number 5 spot. Good battle for the lead as Dalton Kane tries to dig up underneath Nick King. Can't make the pass. He's going to fall in line. Sends it in at 3 and 4. Slide job out of 4. King getting in the back of him into the wall. Knocks the wheel off on his side. No caution flag as they come out of turn number 4. Yeah, Moody's in here tonight. Moody's in here tonight. As Dalton to the point. Here comes Brett Caudill up underneath. Brett Caudill going to take the lead out of turn number 4 as it looks like Dalton King is starting to fight back. Logan up in or fall back as Logan jumps up in the number 2 spot. Here comes Dalton back looking for second. Yeah, I was surprised. You would be? Out of turn number 2, he parked it. No, Logan, big save. As it looks like Dalton gave him the room. They are racing it out for that final transfer spot right now. Hunter Hensley, the only one left on the track that wasn't in, is going to be Caudill, Hanger, Kane, Freeberg, and Logan going to the feature here tonight. Oh, you're banned. Oh, that's unfortunate. You're bad. What you do? What you do? That is unfortunate. That got a little crazy there. That was insane. Moving and grooving. All right, it's going to be Zachary Metzner in that number 1 spot with Scott Dobbs in second. What's up, Lisa? That's going to be Cody Connor in third, Landon Moody in fourth. Going to be Brandon Gibbs in that number 5 position, Josh Smith in sixth. Lawson Williams in seventh, Tyson Banks in eighth. Tyson Banks did not grid. Oh, no, he did. So Tyson Banks in eighth. That's going to be starting grid as they come into turn number 1 and 2. That was wild. That was a wild freaking. That had to be one of the wildest freaking heats I've ever seen. Yeah, he's smart. He's smart. You may not like him, but some people may not like him, but he's definitely smart. Oh, okay. So Logan races at Pittsburgh. That's awesome. Michelle, thank you for sharing the stream. Robert, thank you for the share. Appreciate that. As we are going to get ready for the green flag this time by, it is definitely about to be wild. As they head into turn number 3 and 4, when's that green going to come out? Scott Dobbs not in a bad spot. Green flag is out as they come out of turn number 4. Dobbs on the gas into turn number 1 and 2. Here comes Zachary back down low. Out of turn 2, Moody to the outside. Moody going to dig to the outside, down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. I knew Zachary might have been in a vulnerable spot, but he's going to close the gap. Gets the number 2 spot as they're 3 wide as Moody hit the outside wall on a turn number 4. The only wall on the track. Moody found a way to hit it as Cody Connor going to slip into that number 3 position. Here comes Josh Smith down low. Moody turned around. Wow, big issues in 3 and 4. They're still trying to wreck in turn number 1 and 2. That's going to push Lawson off the track in turn number 1 and 2. Moody and Gibbs are out as it stands right now. Down the front straightaway, going to be Scott Dobbs out front, Zachary second, Josh Smith, Cody Connor, and Tyson Banks. Currently, your cars in the feature as they come out of turn number 4. iRacing is PC only. Whoever asked and Clint answered. Appreciate it. Braxton, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Man, it is so crazy. I'm having trouble watching this. What's up, Greg? How you doing, bud? Been a minute. Greg, always fun to have out here. Down into turn number 1 and 2, going to be Scott Dobbs out front, leading the way. Zachary in second, Josh Smith up to third, Cody Connor, Tyson Banks, your top 5 as Gibbs tries to track down the field with Moody just behind him. Whoa, I can't read it. Let's tap. Oh, yeah. Tap that. Down the back, straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Going to be 3 laps to go. We got a battle starting to brew back here for the number 3 position. Josh Smith trying to hold on. Cody Connor wants it as they come out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway, riding the top of the track into turn number 3 and 4. They're going to dive up underneath Zach. Out of turn 4, can't get it to stick as they are pulling Moody and Gibbs. So Moody and Gibbs both with damage on those cars. It's got to be affecting the way they drive as these guys are pulling away from them as they head into turn number 3 and 4. Smith has that bottom side digging as they got 1 lap to go. White flag is out. White flag's out as they come into turn number 1 and 2. Cody Connor going to try to rip the high side, take that momentum down the back straightaway. Can he get around Josh Smith into turn number 3 and 4? Checkered flag in the air. Give the win for heat race number 1 to Dobbs. Zachary second, Smith, Connor, and Banks going to the feature. This is the only one we got tonight, Little Tint. This is our only one tonight. All right, let's see. Let's see if I was right about how many people. Yeah, top 3 going to transfer through. Oh my God, there's definitely more than 3 drivers in this one that could and should make it. So this could get real interesting real quick here tonight. Yeah, that's going to be fun. That is going to be fun. The drag racing on Friday, guys. You don't see it very often on iRacing, but guys, check us out on Friday. We're going to do some drag racing at Sonoma in the GT3 cars. And then Saturday, we're going to have the 6 hours of Bristol Dirt in the big block and the 358 modifieds. 6 hours. Teams of 2 or more. That is going to be insane. I can't wait to see how that one works out. Let's hit up tonight's starting grid for the LCQ. Yeah, I'm going to do a Saturday. I never do Saturdays. I know. Well, we got sprints. We got sprints on Tuesday because we got the pro qualifiers. So we are doing sprints on Tuesdays at 8 p.m. All right, it's going to be Kevin Coburn on the pole here in the LCQ. Hunter Hensley in second. Going to be Brandon Gibbs in that number 3 spot with Ellen Bergen in 4th. Going to be Nicholas King in 5th. Landon Moody in 6th. Nicholas Deaton 7th. Chase Petty did not grid up. And Lawson Williams in that number 8 spot. It is going to be green flag. Not this time, but next time. Bye. Yeah, I got the perfect wheel for that too. Look, it's good. It's good. You guys are going to have a lot of time to do a little bit of work, and hopefully you guys can get those cars tuned in. That is going to be awfully fun. We've done so for some of you guys that are newer to the channel, we have done the drag racing before, but it has been a while. We did it in the 87s, I think it was, and the Legends. That was a ton of fun. We had a ton of fun because it's not serious. It is going to be double elimination. Right now, we got 11 cars signed up to 20. It is James. My name is James. Looking for the green flag out of turn number 4. Green flag is out. Big stack up as the 2 did not go. Moody had to get on the brakes. Down into turn number 1 and 2. It's going to be Kevin out front. Here comes Hunter digging to the outside. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. These 2 have 2 really fast guys behind him as Moody is getting caught up at the back. I could just say it. I could just hear him. Oh, dang. In the Discord right now. All for the fun. Yeah, definitely a pleasure to know you. I only see you as user 582282. So I don't know what your name is too. It is live. Paxton, it is live. Down the back straightaway looking for turn number 3 and 4. Going to be Hunter out front. Kevin in second. But he's got Nick King and Brandon Gibbs knocking on his door as they battle for the final transfer spot into 1 and 2. Oh, great days. Yeah. Why is it just showing you as user... Eric, okay. I should be able to remember that. Big save out of turn number 4. Wish I could bet on this. I thought about it. I got to come up with some kind of system to do that. And I think there is a way for us to do that. Not real money, but it could still be fun. We could do it with points or something. It's your backup account. I get it. I have to have backups for my backups. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Here comes Moody trying to dive his way through the field in that number 84, working the outside of Lawson. As right now it looks like Gibbs and Moody are both out as they come out of turn number 4. Down the front straightaway to turn number 1 and 2. Nick King trying to hold on in that number 43, all over the back of the 1. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. It is going to be 3 laps to go at the line. Can these guys make it in? 3 laps to go. Looks like Hunter in a pretty good spot out front as these guys try to duke it out for 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. Down the back straightaway to turn number 3 and 4. They get racing too hard. That could bring in Moody as Moody is slid into that number 5 position as they come down the front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Here comes Nick King. Nick King's going to get stuck to the inside as they head through 3 and 4. Big door there. That's going to open the door for Gibbs to the outside. Gibbs going to look to the outside. White flag is out. 1 lap to go. Anything could happen here. Gibbs going to get in the back of the 1. They're going to be 3 wide out of turn number 2 for the number 2 spot. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Here comes Moody out of turn 4. What a move by Moody. It's going to push Gibbs out. Holy cow. Wow. Hold on. I got to read that in a second. It is going to be Hensley, Moody, and King, your top 3 transferring through. But what a finish in the LCQ. We are going to look at that one again as they're going to get a warm up here. We need to go back and look at that last lap. That was insane. Wow, this has got to be one of the most insane finishes we're going to have to watch from the sky. Where the hell did Moody come from? Let's go all the way back one lap. Okay, we're going to go back here. That was insane. That was a crazy finish. iRacing voucher sponsorship next time. We can send $10. Yeah, that would be cool. I might try and come up with something. I've had a lot of support today. I had a rough day today, and I let it be known over on Facebook. So, all right, we're going to take a look at this one again. Watch, where did Moody come from? Let's watch him. He is a ways back here. He is digging. They make contact. He's going to close in as they get the white flag. Watch this all happen. Gibbs going to go to the outside. The one of Coburn, I think it is, stuck in the middle, kind of in a tough spot. Moody's going to roll the bottom, slide in. What a move by Landon Moody on the inside. That he got a 3-for-1 in turn number 3 and 4. That was insane. He said, meh. Thank you for the follow over on TikTok. Moody the champ, they're saying. Moody the champ. That was a hell of a move. All right, so we got a little bit of warm-up. It's only going to be a few minutes here. We're going to get... You vote. Yes, I did vote. Yeah, that was a hell of a move. What's up, Jeremy? What's up, buddy? Dalton, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Look, I am grinning ear to ear right now. Damian Sharp, thank you for the share. Appreciate that for over on Facebook. I just seen it. Appreciate that. We got a couple likes over on YouTube. Guys, hit those likes over on YouTube. We got 10 people watching, 2 likes. We can get 8 more, right? Hit that like button over there. Remember, guys, we do have super chats over on. Appreciate it, Dalton. We do have. I had to make a couple tweaks, Dalton. I had to make a couple tweaks in order to make it work because we were struggling. I switched from Streamlabs OBS just to OBS. You dropped the phone. My bad, guys. For a second there, I definitely, if you had your volume up a little too loud, I might have hurt your ears out there too. I got super excited about that finish. All right, so this is going to be the final lap, and we are going to get into tonight's main event. It is going to be a heater here at Lernerville. You know what? I'll tell you what. I'm going to be honest here. Lernerville is definitely a good track, but it was way better before. It was not way better, but it was definitely good before that build, the new build. It's still pretty racy, but not the same kind of racy. Landon's mom taught him how to drive like that. What? Handing out those doors? Man, I heard the Florence was interesting, Wallace. Yeah, Streamlabs wasn't horrible. It just didn't make sense to spend $20 a month so I can multi-stream. Is what I was doing. That was the biggest issue. Dirt. What's up, Shane? Yeah, in all fairness, Nick was giving it his all and did come down a little bit too. So Moody did that one perfect. And a little bit of door on dirt. Hey, we expect that. All right, he's going to be Clifford Driscoll starting in that number 1 spot. It was insane. Let's go, Logan, says Damien. It's going to be Clifford Driscoll starting in that number 1 spot. Brett Caudill in second. Scott Dobbs in third. Going to be Brad Allman in that number 4 spot. Will Hanger in fifth. Going to be Zachary Metzner in that number 6 spot. Dylan McKee in 7th. Dalton Kane in 8th. Going to be Josh Smith starting in that number 9 spot. Colton Snyder in 10th. Going to be Brandon Freeberg in 11th. Cody Connor in 12th. Followed by Robert Tucker in 13th, Logan in 14th. Is it Coatless? Is that what his name is? I know we got a Logan. Damien, am I saying that right? Yeah, hit that like button. It is definitely free. What's up? What's up, Mayo? I see you out there, bud. It's going to be Tyson Banks in that number 15 spot, Hunter Hensley 16th, Landon Moody 17th, and Nick King in that number 18 spot. Look, I don't think anybody, look, if this race is half as good as the Conti was, I'll be happy. Let's see. I did that on the other side. Jeremy. Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy, Greg. Let's like this track. Yeah, this is a good track. Let's go. Mayo's making the rounds. He's over on TikTok now. It depends on what I'm doing. So tomorrow night we will be doing big block modifieds and super late models. The big blocks will start at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, roughly. Usually a couple of minutes after, and then the late models will start at 8:45 p.m. and then Tuesdays we're gonna have sprint cars at 8 p.m. Looking for the green flag out of turn number 4. Green flag is out. Kid has. Yes, it is Lernerville. Green flag is out as they come down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Going to be Driscoll leading the way as Brett Caudill up in that number 2 spot, up on the high side. He's going to have the 2 spot that time by, but Will Hanger down on the bottom. It's going to be 2 and 3 wide out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway as Dobbs tries to navigate his way up into that top 5 as they come out of turn number 4. Dobbs trying to hold on to that number 4 position. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Mayo's now over on Twitch as they come out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway is going to be, Dobbs gets turned around. Dobbs gets turned around in turn number 3 and 4. Let's go take a look and see what happened here. Who's going to get Dobbs? For you, Paige. Pounder. Oh, what was that net code? I think it was net code. I don't think they actually touched. Let's take another look at that. Yeah, net code. Net code. As Dobb goes around. Let's go. Ghost bump. That was definitely a ghost bump. No way slip. Ah. That's unfortunate. That's crazy. Netcode. EOL for netcode. Can we give iRacing an EOL on that one? How about Clifford Driscoll leading this one in the number 63, but he's going to have Will Hanger to his outside as they're going to get ready to do this one again. You had that last night. Mayo's over on Facebook now. I see you over there, Mayo. Appreciate you. And sure you're getting your likes and shares in there too. Appreciate you. As they come out of turn number 4, let's see if they can get back out, get Dobbs back out on the track. He is back out there. Oh no, he's got to pit. He's got to go ahead and take the pit. You got to hear his thoughts on that pass. Yeah, I know, right? Hold on. I don't know. That was a major net code. And I don't know if he's going to make it back out, but it's going to be Driscoll leading the way. As they head into turn number 1 and 2. I wasn't, but I got some support. I actually couldn't earlier, was a lot of it. Some of it was sarcasm. Some of it was half serious. Looking for the green flag out of turn number 4. Driscoll on the gas. Green flag is out. Here comes Hanger looking down low. Driscoll going to chop that nose down into turn number 1 and 2. Appreciate it, Walt. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm just having a rough time. Here comes Hanger with the slide into turn number 3 and 4. He's going to slide up the track. Here comes Driscoll back down low with the cut down as they head into 1 and 2. It's your home track, Lernerville. As they head through turn at number 1 and 2, it's going to be Clifford Driscoll down to the back to the point as they head into turn number 3 and 4. We did the 299 6 race 6 track tournament. Yeah. Appreciate that. Definitely some good racing as Driscoll leads the way. Will Hanger in second. Let's jump back in the pack. This is where the craziness is, as Josh Smith is stuck in the middle of 4 wide as they came out of turn number 2. Down into turn number 3 and 4. Josh Smith going to dive down low, looking for a top 5 here tonight. Can he get it as Brad Allman currently in that number 5 spot? Here comes Josh Smith in the 83. Out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway, a little bit of contact there. Smith moving forward in that number 83. He's up 4 spots. Dalton Kane's up 4 spots down the front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. Here comes Banks. He's looking low as there's contact with Banks and Logan in turn number 1 and 2. Let's go check on Moody. Moody up 4 spots, trying to make his way forward in that number 84 as they come into turn number 4. Down the front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. Biggest mover right now is going to be Tyson Banks and the 747. He's up 6 spots. Robert Tucker just in front of him is up 5 positions. Down into turn number 3 and 4. A little bit of contact as Moody makes ground trying to move forward. He's up 5 positions as Banks is now up 7 as they get contact as he parks it on the nose of Robert. Robert going to get pushed up out of the way. He's going to be in the top of 4 wide out of turn number 4 as Moody is making his way forward. He's up 6 spots, now up to 11th. Out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway, looking for turn number 3 and 4. Logan digging to the outside of Banks. Both those guys up 6 spots as they come out of turn number 4. Banks starting to go the wrong way as they head into 1 and 2. Back up front is going to be all Driscoll leading the way. Will Hanger in second. Brett Caudill, Dalton Kane, and Brad Allman, your top 5. As we're going to jump back to the big action as Moody tries to take a 3 wide. He gets a little contact from behind by the 24 of Jaden Freeberg. Out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway, looking for turn number 3 and 4. Definitely 4 wide. Come on, 7, he says, I race faster than you. As they head down the first straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway, here comes the 747 of Tyson Banks trying to dig back forward as Moody is stuck back a little ways. We got one up and over. It's going to be Jaden Freeberg as he's going to get back on the track as they head into turn number 1 and 2. 4 thirds, 1 second, 1 fourth, right? Down into 1 and 2. We got a pass for the lead as Hanger gets in front of Driscoll. Driscoll's going to dig back on the inside of turn number 2. He's going to dive it into turn number 3 and 4. Will he slide up or roll the bottom? He's going to roll the bottom as Hanger gets the run on the outside. I think it was Driscoll at the line. Down into turn number 1 and 2, side by side for that number 2 spot, or number 1 spot as they come out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway, Driscoll going to send it in. He's going to cut the grass, slide up the track. Hanger digs outside. He's going to lead that time by. The 10X are moving down the back straightaway, looking for turn number 3 and 4. Brett Caudill wants a piece of this action up front as he is looking for second out of turn number 4. He gets to the outside of Driscoll as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Driscoll going to catfish the bottom as they head through turn number 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway, it's going to be Caudill up into that number 2 spot as they look for turn number 3 and 4. It's going to be 20 laps complete. 20 laps complete. We're going to have 30 more to go as they head through turn number 1 and 2. Caudill trying to let Hanger know he's there as they head through 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway. Yeah, dude. And first, dump scene and he is flying on the high side. Definitely, Jeremy. What are we doing for likes over on? We're at 8.6K likes over on TikTok. Gavin and Blake, thank you for the follows. Appreciate that. T-Rev, thank you for the like. Appreciate that, guys, as Hanger continues to lead. Brett Cadell, Driscoll, your top three. Let's go check on our friends in the back as, Tucker's going to blink out a little bit as they come down the back straightaway into turn number 3 of 4. Josh Smith has fallen back to the number 8 spot, now going the wrong way. A little bit of contact going to cost Moody. Moody going to slide up the track. Here comes Nick King in the 43 through 1 and 2. Slides up the track, gets sideways, trying to keep it out of Moody as they come out of turn number 2. 9K likes. 9K likes over on TikTok. I'm watching you out there, Eric. You are killing it as Will Hanger continues to lead as they come out of turn number 4. It's going to be 25 laps complete halfway through this one as Hanger is going to try to dominate this one to the end. Out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Let's see if we can get back to the battles where, a little bit of contact between King and Moody. Out of turn number 2, let's go Hanger and Zach as they head through turn number 3 and 4. I hate the blinking. I hate the blinking too. Yes. I think we all hate the blinking a little bit. Hold on. I only got a dot for your name. I got to see what it is. Oh, you're over on TikTok too. Appreciate it. Down into turn number 1 and 2. It's going to be the 747 trying to fend off the 24 of Snyder for that number 10 spot as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Keeping an eye on the battle up front. It is 0.3 of a second between Will Hanger and Driscoll as something must have happened to Brett Cadell. Did he step it off the backside? I don't know as they come out of turn number 2 or 4 down the front straightaway. Hey, if that's only... Right. Well, blinking does definitely mess with other drivers a little bit. I just don't lift anymore. If somebody's blinking, I get into you. I'm sorry. Wish I had made it. It is good racing, Donnie. It definitely is. Whoa, what a slide by Zachary as he slides in front of Dalton. Dalton back with the cut down. Dalton going to slide into that number 4 spot once again, but here comes Zachary digging to the outside on a turn number 4. Give him the 4 spot. That time by 11K likes. I see those hearts going like crazy. Appreciate that. You're a fan. You are a fan. Oh, it is getting sketchy as they got a great race going for that number 4 position. It's going to be Zachary with it. Dalton and Logan want it as they head through turn number 1 and 2. Oh, a little bit of contact. Dalton's going to have his hands full. Here comes Logan in the 64. He slides up that track. Little contact there as the 17 of Zachary going to thread the needle back to that number 4 spot. Down into turn number 1 and 2. You're recovering from being sick. That sucks. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Here comes Logan sliding into the 64. He's going to back out of it. Slides into place. And 5th, here comes Dalton Kane in the number 7. Dalton going to slide up, parks it on the nose of Logan. Logan's going to back out of it. Out of turn number 2. They lost some ground to Zachary, but this could be a good battle on its own as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Let's check back a little bit here as Moody tries to navigate the field currently in that number 11 spot. This is getting really interesting in a couple spots as we go back to the battle. Oh, big slide there for Dalton. Cut down by Logan out of turn number 4. Down the front straightaway into 1 and 2. Slide job by Logan. Cut down by Dalton. Dalton's going to drive it down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Oh, they touch on entry at 3. Here comes Dalton up the track. Slides up the track. Out of turn number 4 is going to be Dalton in the number 5 spot that time by. Here comes Logan. Logan is sliding into turn number 1 and 2. Slides up the track. Big cut down by Dalton. Dalton going to drive down the back straightaway looking for turn number 3 and 4. Parks it on his nose. Contact up, almost up over the berm. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Here comes the 64 back. By the way, it is getting interesting for first. They're only 0.2 of a second. We're going to jump up there in a minute as they head into turn number 3 and 4. Here comes Dalton Kane. He's going to slide up the track once again. He's got it at the line as they both smack the wall on turn number 4. Jacking on the lead battle as Clifford Driscoll has caught the leader. We got the first caution flag of the night on lap number 39. Yeah, they did a good job. Uh-oh, Nick King having issues. Let's go take a look and see what happened to Nick King here. Nick King up and over. A little bit of a checkup there when there was a blink up in front of A blink up in front of Moody. I think Robert had a little bit quick blink, little bit of internet malfunction there. Yeah, that was great racing, and caused a little bit of a checkup. And Nick King up over the berm. What a freaking race tonight! Oh, was there another? Was there something else that happened there? Let's go see if we can find out. We got Nick King and Cody Connor both going on to pit road. Looked like there might have been a little bit of an issue here too. Let's go see what happened here. Yeah, Cody's on pit road. Maybe it was between these two. Oh no, that was so close. He just pulled it down into that. All right, we're going to get ready for that green flag. Yep, I have a racing issue. Have to pay to fix it, right? No, they don't have to pay for it. They don't have to pay for it. That would be cool, though. All right, we're going to get ready for some green flag action. They're going to go single file as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Looking for the green flag this time by. That one was touched. All right, guys, getting ready for the green flag out of turn number 4. Green flag is out. Green flag is out as Hanger on the gas. Driscoll second. Brett Caudill in third. I'll tell you what, this is going to bring Brett Caudill back up in the action as they come out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Logan tried to pull the slider there. It wasn't there. That might cost him a couple as they head into 3 and 4. It's going to be 9 laps to go at the line. 9 laps to go as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Pay more, we need more. Right? As they come out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. This is going to be a good battle. Here comes Logan. Logan to slide in the 64. No opening there. He's got to back out of it as they come down the front straightaway. Down into turn number 1 and 2. We got a little bit of action back here as these guys stack up out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. How about Josh Smith in the number 8 spot? He's trying to move forward as Landon Moody tries to peek into the top 10. He does as they come by 9th that time by. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Josh Smith going to go low. We got one up over the edge. It's the 17 of Zachary over the edge in turn number 1 and 2. He's going to go to the back of the pack as they head into 3 and 4. That's going to move Dalton Kane and Logan into that top 5 as they head into turn number 1 and 2. It's going to be all Will Hanger out front down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. It is iRacing thoughts. It's iRacing. 5 laps to go. Exactly. You came just in time as they head through turn number 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway does Driscoll. Oh, we got a caution out on the track. Guys, we are at 14,000 likes over on TikTok. You guys are freaking awesome. All right, let's go ahead and take a look and see what might have happened there. Oh, Zach pushing harder, got the wall coming out of turn number 4. Cody Connor going to get into his door. That's unfortunate. I think Cody already used his fast repair as we get the second caution flag of the night. As they got 5 laps to go. It's going to be 4 to go when they take the green flag. Scary. Yeah. A little bit scary. All right, guys. Remember, I think it should be pinned, but we'll go find it. If you guys want to help support the channel, like the content, make sure you guys click that link right there. Subscribe to the channel over on Facebook. If you're over on YouTube, we got subscriptions on there. Also over on TikTok, definitely helps keep the channel go every week. This needs to get a good start. Yeah. As they head down the front straightaway, we do have stars. Of course, you know, you got gifts over on TikTok. We got stars over on Facebook and super chats over on YouTube. We're going to get one to go at the line. Single file restart. Single file restart as they come down the back straightaway. X dude, I'm in Nako Snora. As they come out of turn number 4, it is going to be 1 lap to green. 4-lap shootout here tonight. Do you think Will Hanger can hold on, or do you think Clifford Driscoll or Brett Keitel have something for him? Let me know in the chat. What do you guys think? Max. Mexican dude's pretty cool. He usually is in roast stock when we do the Roblox stuff as Daniel Suarez. Green flag is out as they come out of turn number 4. Great start by Hanger. Driscoll in the number 2 spot. Kenny close them in as they head through turn number 1 and 2. Brett Keitel going to go to the bottom side, down the back straightaway, looking for turn number 3 and 4. Top says, let's go 3D as they come out of turn number 4. 3 laps to go. Driscoll putting the pressure on the 19 of Will Hanger into turn number 1 and 2. Driscoll going to roll the high side down the back straightaway, looking for turn number 3 and 4. It's going to be 2 laps to go. 2 laps to go at the line. 2 more opportunities for the 63. Can the Catfish find his way around the 19? Out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway, looking for turn at number 3 and 4. White flag in the air, 1 lap to go. Driscoll puts the pressure on him. Out of turn number 4. Hanger has to be perfect. Down into turn number 1 and 2. He's closed the gap. 1 more opportunity. Will he go for it? Into turn number 3 and 4. Hanger's going to block the slider. Out of turn number 4, it's going to be Will Hanger with the win. Driscoll, Brett Keitel, Logan, and Dalton Kane, your top 5. Driscoll said, I wasn't going to get you unless I did something dumb. All right, let's go ahead and pull up the results and then grab those top 3. What a race. What a race. What a race. It is going to be Will Hanger with the win. Hold on, I got to go pause this. Will Hanger is going to get the win here tonight. Clifford Driscoll in second. Brett Keitel in third. Going to be Logan in that number 4 spot. Dalton Kane in 5th. Josh Smith in 6th. Your fingers up 15K. I appreciate you, Jeremy. I appreciate it. I appreciate all you guys. Eric, thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, you know, those guys did a good job. Driscoll thought about it. I mean, you know, you had to think about the slider, especially here at Lernerville, and he did not take it, which was probably a smart move for both of them. Going to be Dalton Kane in that number 5 spot. Josh Smith in 6th. Robert Tucker in 7th. Going to be Landon Moody in that number 8 spot. Brad Allman 9th. Colton Snyder in 10th. Going to be Tyson Banks 11th. Dylan McKee in 12th. Nick King in 13th. Going to be Zachary Metzner in that number 14 spot. Hunter Hensley, or is it Hunter? Yeah, Hunter Hensley in 15th. Going to be Cody Connor 16th. Jaden Freeberg in 17th. And Scott Dobbs in that number 18 spot. Great job by Brett and Clifford. Both of them did a good job. Yep. All right, let's go ahead and get rid of that. And go ahead and pull these guys in. Mexican dude, thank you for the 5 GGs. Definitely appreciate that over on TikTok. Now, where are these guys? Are they in here? I see Hanger. Did Driscoll get lost?
No.
Okay, I was going to say. it looked like he got lost. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate you. Greg said he would have filled in for you, though. Great run out there tonight, guys. What a race. I mean, this track was super racy. You got up to that number 2 spot tonight, Brett. You were trying to stay with Hanger. I don't know if you went over the edge a little bit. I missed it, but you fall back to 3rd. Kind of couldn't seem to make your way forward anymore. But 3rd place, man, what a strong run tonight.
Yeah, I just suck dog shit in these cars and at this track, so we'll take a 3rd because I didn't expect to even still have the PC on at this point.
It was super racy. It got a little elbows up in those heat races, but man, the respect here in this series for this series and Dirt Series, um, it's been pretty good.
Yeah, that heat race was actually fun as hell. But that's what I don't like about this track is there's a 7.5% wear of this track that's great to me, and then the rest it just sucks. So, but yeah, I mean it was pretty clean race, and there wasn't a bunch of stuff. I mean there was some beating and banging, people just going for last transfer and stuff like that, but it was pretty good.
Yeah, definitely a good one. Well, why don't you go ahead and give a shout out to friends, family, sponsors?
Yeah, House of Speed, 3D Racing, Justin North Sim Sports, West Side Signs, MDI TV for the streams, Dirt Series for the series, and my wife and my parents for watching.
Good run, good run, Clifford. Man, Hanger got out there. He was tough to find a way to pass. He just would not make any mistakes for you.
Yeah, that was basically it too. I mean, it came down to the fact that I could run with him, and we would trade back and forth better laps. And I got to him, and I thought to myself, the only real shot I've got's a slider, and if once those cautions started falling, I didn't want to risk losing more spots than the one I might gain, and I knew he was going to turn back underneath me. He's consistent and quick up there, so I just was hoping he'd make a mistake, and he didn't make one, so he got me on that.
We always joke around about you running the bottom. When you got to run the top, you are fast up there too. You were quicker, I think, at the end there. It's just, finding a place to pass sometimes and these things, it can be pretty difficult.
Yeah, I mean, with the way it turned into a one-line track around the top there, I didn't feel like any move I could make was going to be beneficial until the very last moment. And when he covered the bottom in 3 and 4, you kind of just have to accept that that's where you're going to be. You're going to end up second. So kudos to him for not making a mistake, though. I tried to keep it close and make him think about it, but drove a hell of a race.
For sure. Yeah, it was a fun one, Robert. Well, why don't you go ahead and repeat Brett and give a shout out to friends, family, sponsors?
Yeah, I got to thank the guys over at 3D. Make me a better race car driver the more seat time you get. So racing with those guys always makes it better. Got to thank House of Speed Setup, JMP Home Inspections, Norwood Sim Sports, West Side Signs, One Shot Scrap and Recycling, Tim Messmer for throwing me a couple of really nice wraps. Got to thank the wife, of course, for taking care of the kids on these nights when I get to do this and putting the broadcast on so the kids can watch. So thanks for broadcasting this stuff, James. It's always fun to have the family wrapped around watching them. Appreciate it.
Appreciate you. And I'll tell you what, everybody loved watching it. Got nothing but compliments about that race.
Well, that was a ton of fun.
It definitely looked like it. Well, man, when you are on, you are on. Last one wasn't quite your track, but this one and the first two, man, you're ripping here in this series.
That was scary. I mean, yeah, whenever I'm good, but I don't know. Here, I don't know. You can be the fastest car on the track, but I mean, you make one mistake and you're out there with Lightning McQueen on the backstretch. So it's, you got to be consistent, you got to be fast, but, that once you go over, do probably just go ahead and load it up.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. I love showing new people Lightning McQueen on this track when they come out here for the first time. It's probably, I love the detail they put on these tracks in the game and stuff. It's pretty awesome. I'm sorry, so I don't trigger anybody's sim, but great run in that number 19. That thing is lightning fast. You've been so good. I've seen. Don't see a lot of you, but when you do come out, you do make a lot of noise. And this track is all about being able to run that top side without making any mistakes. And Driscoll on the back bumper, that couldn't have made it any easier.
Oh, definitely not. I mean, the first time that I saw Driscoll, me and my buddy, we put up a practice session at Oswego for the first race, and Driscoll absolutely waxed us. So I knew that he was fast. I knew that he was consistent because the man never missed the bottom at Oswego, not even once. So I knew I had that behind me. I knew I had Brett, but once I got past Driscoll, and Brett was there for a little bit, but then he fell off. I didn't know if he was dropping back to save, and if he was, we were screwed because I was literally just going in the corner, making sure I was where I needed to be, not go off the track, and then just flat footing it, just trying to stay on the track. So I didn't know what really the end game was going to look like, but yeah, Driscoll knocking on your back door, you can't really watch him because if you look in your mirror at him and you miss a millisecond on the track, you're, over the edge. So it's a tough battle, and especially when you got people like Driscoll and Brett behind you. I mean, it doesn't make it any easier, definitely.
When you talk about saving and about at this track, this has got to be one of the hardest tracks to save at, because you got to absolutely rip the top, because you got to be perfect. You can't lift too much. You can't push it too hard. There's really no such thing as saving when you're on the top, and then when you're on the bottom, you're sliding a lot. I mean, how difficult is that when you're trying to think about everybody else saving, and am I saving enough? Because you never feel like you're saving enough here.
No, not at all. It like you said, it's so hard because you have to be on the top, and it's so hard to keep the car straight here, because if you overshoot it, you've got to then compensate by turning the car more, which slides the right rear tire, and then that just ends up in you burning more tire. But trying to save, it's not easy, but that's where you got to just take a step back in the race car and lock in. I mean, you gotta be extra conscious about how you're sliding the car, where you're entering, and how much fuel you're giving it on the exit. So I going in, I didn't really think about saving. I need to get to third or second, and then I can ride. And that's really didn't know where that was going to turn out, because I didn't know if Clifford was going to save any. I thought Brett was saving some. So there's just so many factors in it. So yeah, I didn't really plan on saving it. And then once Clifford just kept on knocking on my back door, I was like, well, he's not saving, so I'm not going to save. I guess we're both going to get past our bet if he is. So I just sent it.
Yeah, I get that. This is definitely a different track, and they're saying in the chat, I never saw one line. They were everywhere because we were watching a lot of on the back. Yeah, the tires do wear out, definitely, especially on these late models. There's definitely a lot of tire wear.
Definitely.
Great run here tonight, Will. Why don't you give a shout out to friends, family, sponsors?
I gotta thank you for streaming it. All these guys for putting this league on. I think this is by far the most respectful, clean league I've ever raced in. Clifford could have definitely fed me a door, or threw a dirty slider there at the end to get by me, and he didn't. So really appreciate that. I remember that. Same with Brett. We all could have rubbed or whatever, but they chose to keep it clean, and I think that makes for the best racing. So shout out to those guys and this league for creating that atmosphere. Hangers Over Thorn, Hangers Custom Glass, Stonehenge, Scooters Bar and Grill, and Matt Tech Industrial Solutions.
Appreciate you, Will, and I will see you next week.
Yes, sir. See you then, Mr. Batzer.
All right, bud. Have a good one.
You too.
All right, great run for these guys. This is where I watch races. Yeah, I appreciate you guys. I definitely do. We had a pretty good view. We had a lot of people watching this one. We were probably up close to 150 viewers here tonight across all the platforms. Definitely appreciate you guys. Yeah, go check out dirt-series.com. dirt-series.com if you guys want to check out more on this series. Check out the points, see where they're going to race next. Appreciate you, Zach. I'm sorry you went over the edge. You were strong tonight. Appreciate it, Jeremy. North Korea, I did see you out there. I was just in the middle of the interviews. Thank you for coming out. But guys, you guys were freaking awesome. I have to say, I had a rough morning. I definitely voiced that over on Facebook. And then I apologized. A little bit of an explanation there. But I definitely appreciate every single one of you. Can you film my race? You're going to have to DM me because I don't know exactly what you mean. Go check me out over on Facebook or the F book. Yeah, the F book. Hold on. Let me grab you a Discord link for over on YouTube there so you can jump in my Discord. My name in there is the Simfather. That's what they gave me over there on my Discord. So I'm going to send you that link over on YouTube so you can jump over there and shoot me a DM. But guys, that's going to be it for me tonight. We will be back tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for some big block action. And then back at 8:45 with supers. And then Tuesday, we're going to have some sprint cars, so you don't want to miss that. Same name. I am MDI TV Now. MDI TV Now on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Kick, and TikTok. If you guys are looking out for me, it's good to have all the platforms just in case one of them have an issue anyway. So guys, that's going to be it. There's my Discord. JR Racing. That's my Discord right there. Go ahead and jump in there and shoot me a message. But that's going to be it for me tonight, guys. As always, until next time, be safe and have a good night.